Hey, if this reading found you, it is for you. I'm going to let you know what to expect this coming week going forward through a psychic interpretation. Okay, so how this works is, if this is the first time you've ever seen me, is I read a group collective of energy, and then I pick up on that energy of that group and I translate it through my psychic senses, through my intuition, and I use the cards to help a little bit, and we come up with a message for you. Okay, and then this video finds everyone who it resonates for. If it doesn't resonate, that's okay. It could be a message that you're supposed to share with someone else. So if you don't have time to watch the whole thing, save it for later, and let's get into what Spirit wants you to know for the week. So look at this, I just split the deck. Ace of Wands and the Knight of Cups. So let's get into this message. Okay, so the Ace of Wands. Aces are about new beginnings, okay? So I feel like this week, especially, something about this week is going to spark. Notice I say spark because wands, this is like a wooden stick, right? And it's like fire, passion, manifestation. We're sparking something new this week, okay? And cups are about emotional fulfillment. And when I see a knight in a reading, knights are about coming in. Okay, so something that's going to be coming into your life that's brand new is going to give you a lot of emotional fulfillment this week. Okay, now what does this mean? This can look like a lot of different things. It can look like an idea that comes to you that's going to change everything if you act on it. We do have free will. This can look like a person coming into your life that's going to just totally change your life. Maybe they're a very significant person, maybe they're a lover, maybe they're your future spouse, maybe it's a child coming into your life in some way. This can look like, an actual gift, like in the physical, that's coming to you. This can look like winning a bunch of money. I mean, this is a collective reading, so how this comes into your life is going to look different for each of you. But just know it's coming. That's the energy that I'm feeling, okay? So this reading begins when you view it. It doesn't necessarily begin when I post it. So if you're seeing this like 6 months from now from when I post it, it still applies. Okay, so Ace of Wands. We've been waiting for this. Look at all of gray in the card. When I see gray in a reading, that is my sign of stagnant energy. Think of like a pond that's not moving, okay? When energy stays stagnant for too long, it gets, well, think of like a pond, right? There's like algae and bacteria growing, and it gets kind of gross and it's hard to live in. That's what happens with our energy. We got to keep it moving. And sometimes, think of your life as like a creek and a river flowing, right? And whenever the water pools because there's a stagnancy in energy, that's when the yucky stuff starts growing. And eventually we're going to start seeing it physically, okay? That's like the body's algae, the body's bacteria. Pain is what I'm trying to say, is your body will create this physical pain if energy stays stuck for too long, okay? So you've been waiting for this. This has been something that's been going on in your life, and you're ready for this new change because you've been in that stagnant energy, okay? Something's coming, and it's going to start sending ripples in that little pond that you're in, and eventually a dam's going to break open and that water is going to start flowing again, and we're going to get clean little by little. All that water is going to run through all those rocks, and it's going to pick out all the algae, and eventually it's just going to be clean running water, okay? That's what's going to happen to you, okay? Now, it's not going to happen overnight because just like the pond, it's going to take some time to kind of filter through the rocks and clean itself up, okay? This also makes me feel called to share about Reiki. So if you've been thinking about getting Reiki, this is your sign to do it. There's a bunch of free videos on YouTube. So if you don't have the funds to actually find a practitioner, you can do it for free on YouTube and you can still feel the effects. I mean, it's much more powerful in person, I'm not going to lie, but you do still get some benefit and you can feel the effects of it through a YouTube video. So go look at that. That's the same thing. Reiki is just like getting an energetic shower. You feel so clean and so good afterward. Because I feel like in the past we've had this like, just kind of like stuck energy. Stuck. Like there's no other word coming to mind other than we felt stuck. I'm going to just touch on 2 other things and then I'm going to send you on your way for the rest of the week. But I'm seeing the Queen of Cups, okay? So look at this. Knights come first, and then it's graduating to the Queen of Cups, okay? We're finally going to find that emotional fulfillment. We're finally going to get to where we're going. And then here we go. I'm seeing the High Priestess. You have a very strong spirit guide who's been guiding you. They've never left you. They've been sitting, watching you in that pond, just like a lifeguard, never letting you drown completely, but very gently encouraging you how to get out of there. Okay, and it's finally time. Timing's everything. Synchronicity is everything. Everything's falling into place as they will. And yeah, it's about to get really good. And it begins this week, okay? So let me know if this resonated for you. If this is the first time you've ever seen me, leave a white heart in the comments. If you follow me, then leave a purple heart in the comments. And if you like this kind of stuff, make sure to follow me. I only have one account. It's the account with over 300,000 followers. So please make sure you're following the right account. I'll never reach out, so please don't get scammed. But if you do want a private reading, I offer those. The information is in my bio.